Rosa, who has some sporadic sign of brilliancy. The rest have not shown their par
especially Rene Canet.
Rene Canet, yes.
That's right. Well, we're looking forward to probably a major overhaul by Tito Eduque. He is a little bit red in the cheeks right now, so he may have had some kind of an outburst in the dugout, which is quite possible considering the performance of Tanduay right now.
You see, having been a coach myself, that's the greatest task, the greatest difficulty of a coach. The greatest problem of a coach really is the attitude, to develop that attitude, that sting. In there. Once that's gone, it's easy to say, come on, but whether they gave it or not, it's not that easy. There are so many things I've got to consider. The relationship between the coach and the manager and the players, between players, and even the assistants have got to do something.
Yes.
It's really a terrible thing, but it cannot just be done and overnight.
Certainly not in one game. Okay, we've got the Esquires in the offensive. They have a 24-point deficit to overhaul in 2 quarters of action. A tough task. Sanchez drives in to lay up. 66-44. Ubalde, right flank, out again to Fabiosa. Crispa starting out with Cesar, Fabiosa, Javier, Ubalde, and Bong de la Cruz. A hit by Ubalde from the right corner, while the Esquires have Sanchez, Cleofas, De La Rosa, Capaccio, and Gutierrez. 45 ticks gone by in the third period. The crucial third in the PBA. Gutierrez moving in against De La Cruz. There's a foul spotted by referee Ting Cruz. Committed by De La Cruz.
De La Cruz picking up foul number 1. 68-44, 24-point advantage by Crispa. 11 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
The inbound goes to Cleofas. Sanchez barreling in, the pass to Gutierrez. Gutierrez fires, and he sinks it using the glass. 68-46. 22-point advantage for the Redmanizers. Ubalde hands off to Fabiosa. Fabiosa loses the ball. Gutierrez stealing it. And it's a screen out by Cleofas off Fabiosa, preventing Fabiosa from getting that loose ball. Cleofas apologizing to Fabiosa, who is hoping for a foul, which wasn't called. It was a good screen out maneuver by Joy Cleofas. Capaccio hands back. Cleofas fires, misses. The rebound to Javier. Javier with a pitch all the way to Ubalde. Cleofas is behind him. The layup by Ubalde for 2. 70-46. Again, it's a 24-point cushion for the Redmanizers. 10 minutes and 22 seconds left. Sanchez barreling into Fabiosa. De La Rosa from the flank. Yes. Bert De La Rosa has been pretty consistent for Tanduay tonight. 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 22-point lead by Crispa. Ubalde to Fabiosa. Philip Cesar firing on a jumper, missing on a back try. Cleofas all the way to De La Rosa. 9 minutes and 55 seconds to go. De La Rosa shrouded, gets a shot up, but there was contact by Fabiosa, most likely. It'll be 2 charities for De La Rosa.
Fabiosa picks up foul number 1. This is the second team foul charged to Crispa against no foul by Tanduay with 9 minutes and 51 seconds to go. De La Rosa attempts and misses on that first try. De La Rosa has 13 points so far. The 14th is up? No, it's not.
No hit on 2 tries by De La Rosa. Cross-court pitch by Fabiosa to De La Cruz, all the way to Philip Cesar. He stretches out and connects. No dribble on that play. It was just a series of passes by Crispa, and they covered a lot of ground in so short a time. Sanchez retaliates. He is fouled. The shot is counted. De La Cruz guilty of the contact. 3-point play coming up for Vic Sanchez.
9 minutes and 31 seconds to go. 72-50. Sanchez at the line. He's got 6 points right now. Vic Sanchez connecting, completing. We're at 72-51 now. 9 minutes and 30 to go.
Into the front court for Crispa. Fabiosa hands off. Ubalde goes for the hoop and misses. The rebound pulled down by Capaccio. Cleofas now the front court. Pursued by Fabiosa. Now Ubalde picks him up. Sanchez against Cesar. He loses the ball. Cesar with a pitch to Fabiosa. Fabiosa sidestepping De La Rosa and converting. 74-51. Crispa's fast breaks are working like a charm, and they have been getting the higher percentage attempts. That's the reason for their very outstanding performance from the field. Ubalde missing. Could have given a pass. The defense of the Esquires was not really set up yet. 8:45 to go. 23-pointer by Crispa. De La Rosa, top of the key. Gutierrez with a snapshot. Straight and true. 74-53. 8.5 to go. Third quarter. Cesar gets a half step on Sanchez. He gets a pass but loses it. Sanchez intercepting. De La Rosa to Cleophas. Cleophas with a drive. His pass goes back to him. Loose ball tapped away. Fabiosa recovers it. Pursued by De La Rosa. Shovels a pass to Philip Cesar. Cesar makes his move. Running try. Trickles out. The tip in by Javier. He loses the ball at the baseline for a turnover. Fabiosa is now replaced by Dionisio. 21-point advantage by Crispa. Rene Canent replaces De La Rosa, who has been the steadiest Esquire. 8 minutes remaining in this third period. Rene Canent against Dionisio. Carpaccio at the post. There's a cut by Gutierrez. He fires and connects. Back shot by Gutierrez. 74-55. 19-point advantage by Crispa. Biggest lead was at 24. Cesar to Ubalde. Ubalde off balance attempt. Gutierrez now. Over to Canent. 7:25 to go. Canent hands off. Gutierrez all the way out. Cleophas for a 3-point try. Bullseye. They needed that.
3 points for Cleophas.
And now it's down to 16 at 74-58. Esquires making some headway in this third period so far. Philip Cesar moving against Sanchez. Inside to Javier. Javier is fouled by Carpaccio.
Foul,
Eli
Carpaccio.
Carpaccio picks up foul number 4. 7 minutes and 2
Carpaccio
seconds to
for
go
foul.
in the third quarter. 74-58 is the score. A substitution is going to be made by Tito Duque shortly. Castillo to send in.
Javier going for the hoop and missing. The rebound pulled down by Sanchez. 6 minutes and 48 to go. The Esquires are getting going now. And there's a foul by De La Cruz on Canent.
Foul, De La Cruz.
De La Cruz
Carpaccio.
picks up foul number 3. Carpaccio is now being lifted. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 74 against 58.
Cleophas had a 3-point conversion earlier. He tries again and misses this one. Loose ball bounces over to Joy Dionisio. Long pitch to Ubalde. Ubalde tried to tap it. It goes to Cesar for the easy layup. Good assist by Ubalde. Now it's 76-58. 18-point lead by the Redmanizers. 6:25 to go. Cleophas setting up the play for the Esquires. Sanchez, right quarter court against Cesar. He sets up Castillo for the set shot. Yes. 76-60. Crispa by 16. Relaxing somewhat in this third quarter. Cesar for a 3-point try. Good line, but it is short. Castillo over to Sanchez. 6 minutes to go. Sanchez foiled by Cesar. He was distracted in that drive. We've got a timeout.
Get a Kelvinator refrigerator today. It's got the largest freezer compartment in its class.
Abid Gidabin missing a heartbreaker on a setup pass coming from Cesar. Canent out to Cleophas. Castillo, left side of the keyhole. Back again to Canent. Canent losing his footing. Sanchez missing from top of the key. Cesar with a pitch too far ahead of Abid Gidabin. He was caught on the wrong foot. And he couldn't pivot in time. 76-60. Crispa's lead down to 16. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left. We're in the third quarter. Second game of the opening day of the All-Filipino Basketball Tournament. Capping off the 1980 season of the Philippine Basketball Association. Sanchez cross court. Castillo with a change of pace, but he missed and Gidabin pulls it down. His pitch a little too long for Natividad. 2 passing errors by Crispa. They're getting very careless. 5 minutes to go. But this is typical of Crispa. They build up a big lead, and there's a very, very big tendency to relax. A tap out by Dionisio. It is a pretty dangerous
And it's a bad habit.
Because Crispa has lost some games because of this habit.
And even in the last conference, if you remember correctly, they could have qualified easily.
Right, against Q-Tex.
A few points, but they relaxed too much. As a matter of fact, that they almost were in danger even in the last minutes.
That's true.
Well, they could have really built up and continued the kind of game so that they could have easily qualified.
And it doesn't look like they have learned the lesson because of that, right? Because tonight it's happening again. Oh, we've got a good pass by Freddy Hubalde. Joy Dionisio cutting in at the proper moment. 78-62, Crispa again by 16.
And to think, Dick, that Crispa can do it really if they wanted to build as many points, because Tanduay is not really sharp tonight.
Definitely so. Sanchez had to scramble for that pass from Canet. Sanchez moving in, missing on the try. The follow-up is wide of the mark. Loose ball, recovered by Castillo. He lays up, and it sinks finally. Very aggressive play by Nat Castillo, but he had to earn that basket. Beautiful pass by Dionisio. The shot is counted. Philip Cesar barreled into Cleophas, both of them hitting the deck.
Foul, Cleophas.
Cleophas guilty of the contact.
Cleophas, 4 fouls.
Philip Cesar will take the bonus shot for a possible three-point play. And we've got some substitutions. Cleophas is replaced by De La Rosa. Ubalde, likewise, is given a rest as Atoy Co comes back into the Crispa lineup.
Philip Cesar connects. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go. It's now 81 against 64.
17-point advantage by the Redmanizers as Canet gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez against Gidabin. Running layup is a failure, and the loose ball is recovered by De La Rosa. De La Rosa to Gutierrez, short stab, and we've got a loose ball foul as Gidabin controls the rebound. We've got an offensive foul by Gidabin. Gidabin asking teammate Atoy Co whether he really committed the foul.
It's foul number 3 for Abed Gidabin.
A bank hit by Vic Sanchez. 81-66. Diagonal pass, Cesar with a layup. Yes. It was a good pitch by Atoy Co. 83-66. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. This is the third period. Esquires have managed to whittle down a 24-point halftime lead. And the closest has been 15 points so far. De La Rosa with a jumper. He rimmed out. Sorry miss. Follow-up is a block on Gutierrez. Co over to Cesar. Cesar converts easily over the head of Rene Canet, whom he towered over. 85-66. Pinpoint passing by Co has resulted in 2 hits by Cesar. Castillo missing. Natividad controlling. Gidabin forward. It's tapped, hitting the glass, recovered by Gutierrez. Gutierrez loses the ball to Dionisio. Dionisio was a little too strong on that attempt. It's Gutierrez again with Dionisio pursuing from behind. 2 minutes and 15 to go. Canet at left quarter court. Driving into the lane. De La Rosa is set up. He missed. And we've got loose ball recovered by Co. Co with a pitch. Diagonal pass to Gidabin. 3-on-1. Gidabin goes in all the way for the layup too. Dionisio Natividad waiting for the pass, which never materialized.
They're up again by 21 points at 87-66.
A minute and 51 seconds to go, and we've got a foul. The foul spotted against Cesar.
Cesar picks up foul number 2. Gutierrez now being replaced, and we've got a Crispa timeout.
Get a Kelvinator refrigerator today. It's got the largest freezer compartment in its class.
Natividad connecting for Crispa as the ball game resumes. Gidabin pulling down a miss by Sanchez. The lead is 23 points again. Lead pass by Co. Another beautiful assist for Joy Dionisio. Atoy Co has been concentrating on assists in this game. Counter basket by Vic Sanchez on a feed by Monzon. Now it's 91-68. A minute and 5 seconds to go. Sanchez recovers a loose ball. 60 ticks left in the third quarter as Crispa piles up another big lead. Canet over to Castillo, out again to De La Rosa, back to Canet 52 seconds ago. Canet with a running try, yes, right in front of the basket. 91 to 70. 45 seconds left. Carpio's back on the Crispa lineup. The pass lost by Gidabin for a turnover. 42 ticks to go.
I'm missing the rhythm of Rene Canet's movements. Do you think age has caught up with him? Or it's just one of his slow days?
One of his bad days, maybe. I don't believe that he had grown that old yet.
Not that quickly. He was pretty impressive in the Open tournament, starting out the 1980 season. It could be the long layoff by...
That's possible.
Co missing from the right corner. Castillo back to Canet. Cross court to Monzon, back to Canet. Canet with a jumper. Offline. He recovers, fakes. Fires again and misses. Monzon caught by the buzzer. At the end of three quarters, it's 91 for Crispa, 72 for Tanduay. We'll be back.